Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful reversible bralette top. If this is the first time you are seeing any of our content, you are highly welcome. And if this is something you are interested in seeing, please keep watching and let's get into the video.
I know you told your friend you're not okay.
So these are the measurements required. Your chest line to your under bust measurement 8 inches, your mid chest to your side bust 8 inches, and your round under bust measurement 29 inches. So I'll be making use of an African print, a lining. I also need a chalk, scissors, tape rule, and a ruler. So let's get into the video. So to begin, I'll be folding my fabric into two like this, and I'll be measuring 9 inches. That is, I'm adding 1 inch allowance to the 8 inches. So I also measure 9 inches here, and I'll go ahead and rule a line, and then I'll cut it out. So I have 9 inches all through. So after cutting it out like this, I'll go ahead and divide it, making it two. So we're having two Ankara fabric. So I don't want to bore you with my cutting of the band. So what you do is just measure. I'll be using 5-inch band here. So folding it into two like so, I need 2.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and measure 2.5 inches, and I'll cut it out. So when I cut it out, when I open it up, it will be 5 inches. So I use length 30 here, also adding 1 inch allowance to my under bust measurement, under bust round measurement. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. So when you open it up like so, it will be 5 inches. So this is how it looks like. So I'll go ahead and cut the same thing on my lining piece. So I've gone ahead to cut it on my lining piece, and this is what it looks like. So this is the lining. I cut the exact same thing, and this is also the band. I went ahead to cut exact same thing on my lining piece. So I'll keep this aside now and work on our wording. So this is a wording, it's called an ST. So what I'll be doing now is placing the front side of my fabric, that is the rough side of my Ankara fabric, on the rough side of the ST. The ST has a rough side, so you place it like so, and then you use your iron to press it down to hold it and put it in place. So you just place your wording and your fabric rough side facing each other, and then you iron it down like so. So after ironing it like this, I'll go ahead and cut it out and trim it off. So I'll do the same thing for the other piece of my fabric. So this is what we have. So I'll go ahead and place my fabric like this. So just watch what I'm doing, guys. So I'm going to place it like so, right side facing each other, and I'll place it, and I'll try to make a triangle. Just watch how I am demonstrating it. So this is how it looks like. So I'm going to take this part and join it to the other parts like so, and I'll use my iron to just iron it and put it in place. So after ironing it like so, I will go ahead and connect this part to the other part like so. I'll go ahead and repeat the same thing. So I'll connect that part to this other part like this, and I'll also press it down with my iron. So after I am done ironing it, I will go ahead and use my scissors to cut it out. Just watch how I am cutting it out. So I'll go ahead and cut it out like so. So after cutting it out, this is how it looks like. So you can see we have a sharp edge there and we do not need a sharp edge. So what I'll do now is to use my curve rule to just make it curvy. Just watch what I'm doing, you understand. So I'll just go ahead and use my chalk first to draw it, to draw a line. Just I'm just trying to make it curvy because we do not need a sharp edge. So I'll use my scissors now to trim it off. And I'll go ahead and open it up. So this is how it looks like, guys. So you can see, so I'll use this to cut on my lining piece also. So I've gone ahead to cut it on my lining piece, and this is how it looks like. You can see it is the same thing. So what I'll do now is to take one pieces like so, and I'll use this to show you. So I'll go to the same machine and use half an inch and stitch it down half an inch like so, and I'll also do that for my lining piece also. I'll also sew it and stitch it down by half an inch. So after doing that, this is what it looks like. You can see I've gone ahead to run a stitch on all the pieces. You can see. So what I will do now is to open it up like so and place it on this ball that I make out of fabric, pieces of fabrics. So I'll place it like this and I'll open it up like this, and I'll use my iron to press it down and make it flat. So I'm ironing the seams like so. I'll use my iron to make it flat. Just watch what I'm doing, guys. So after I went, so this is how it looks like after ironing it. So I'll do the same thing for all the pieces. So I've gone ahead to do that. You can see how they are all flat. I went ahead to iron both the lining and the actual fabric like so. So what I'll do is to keep this aside, and this is just a pieces that I cut, and we're using this as a strap. So I'll just go ahead and stitch this in my sewing machine. I'll go ahead and fold it like so. So I'll just go ahead and fold it as tiny as I can and stitch it down. So I've gone ahead to stitch it, and this is what it looks like. So I'll bring back our cups now. So what I'll do now is to open the cups up like so, and I'll carry one of the strap and I'll place it in between the cups like so, at the center like so, and I'll place it like this. Just watch what I'm doing, guys. So I'll also carry the line pieces and I'll also place it right side facing each other, and I'll also place it like so, and then I'll use a pin to secure it before sewing it. So I'll just use my pin to secure it and put it in place so that it won't shift when I'm trying to sew it. So I'll pin it down like so. And so I'll go to my sewing machine and sew it down like this and sew the other side. So we will not be sewing this part, we will not be sewing this part. You will only sew this part and the other down to the other part. So I'll do the same thing for the other pieces. So I've gone ahead to sew it and this is what it looks like. So I'll go ahead and open it so you see what we have here. So this is how it looks like. So guys, our cups are already forming. See how beautiful it is looking already. Our cups are already forming, guys. So I'll go ahead and open the other one so you see how it looks like. So this is what we have. You can see our cups is already forming. So I'll go ahead and use my iron to just iron this. So after ironing it, this is what it looks like and this is what we have. After I have ironed this, I'll keep this aside and work on the band. So this is my band. So what we do now is to look for the middle point of our band and we'll go ahead and notch it like so. So after notching it, we'll open it up and we'll bring back our cups. So we'll go ahead and place our cups this way. Remember we notched the band, so on that part where you notch the band, you place your cup there like so. So you place it and you pin it down. You're placing the cup right side facing the right side of the band, just as you see me doing. So you just pin it down before sewing it. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing for the other one, placing it on that part where I notched, and I'll also pin it down. So this is what it looks like. So this is what it should look like after you must have pinned it down. So now what I'll do is to go to the sewing machine and stitch it down like so. I'll go ahead and sew it down like that. I'll stitch it down. So I've gone ahead to sew it and this is what it looks like, guys. As you can see, it's already beautiful. So what we'll do now is to place it like so. So we'll go ahead and place it like this and we'll bring our lining, the band of our lining, right side facing each other, and we'll place it like this and we'll go to the sewing machine and stitch it down. So we'll place it like this and we'll stitch it down in our sewing machine like so. So I've gone ahead to stitch it down and this is what it looks like. This is how it looks like. You can see I've gone ahead to sew it down. So what we'll do now is to open up our fabric like so, and this is what it looks like, guys. So I'll open it up like this and I'll put my cups inside. I'll make sure they don't affect me when I'm trying to stitch it. So I'll carry the lining like so and I'll pin this down. Remember this is an reversible bralette top, so we are hiding all our seams. So I'll go ahead and pin this down before sewing it. So after pinning it down, guys, like so, I'll take it to my machine and stitch it all through like this. I'll just go ahead and sew it down, leaving this part and the other part opened. So I've gone ahead to stitch it down, as you can see, and I went ahead, I left that part opened. I stitched here, but I left those this part opened. You can see this part and the other parts, they are both opened. So this open part, I will use it to bring out our bralette top. So I'm just trying to bring it out like so. So this is what it looks like, guys. You can see how beautiful this is. You can see no seam is showing, everything is hidden. So you can see our bralette top is almost ready, guys. So what I'll do now is to just press this with my iron. So I've gone ahead to iron it, and this is what it looks like, guys. So what I'll do now is to measure what I have here. That is my round underbust, which is 29 inches. So you can see I'm having 30 inches here. So what I'll do is to 30 inches. So I'll go ahead and fold my fabric into two, like so. Making sure they are equal. So I'll fold it and I'll just try to adjust it. So after doing that, since my round underbust measurement is 29 inches and I have 30 inches here, so it means I'll be taking out 1 inches. So I'll go ahead and cut out this 1 inches that I just measured here. I'll go ahead and trim that off, because I'll be attaching a loop to this, so we do not need any allowance there. So I've gone ahead to cut it out, and this is what we have. So what we'll do next, guys, is to bring the ropes that this is just a pieces that I folded, and I'll be using it as my loop. So I'll go ahead now and cut out, remember we left 1 inches, we cut out 1 inches. So I'll go ahead now and cut out same 1 inches from my loop, and I'll go ahead and cut as much as I can. This is what I'll be using. So I'll go ahead and cut, as you can see. Just go ahead and cut as much loops as you can. So I'll keep our loop aside after cutting, and I'll bring back our fabric. So this is our fabric. So what I'll do now is a bit tricky, but it's not difficult at all. It's something you can do. So this is our fabric. So what I'll do now is to fold it in like so. I'll do it again. Our fabric, you go ahead and fold it in like this, and then you fold it again like so. Then you use your pin to secure it. This is just a way of making it easier for us to fix our loop. I guess when I'm done, you understand what I'm trying to say. So you fold the other side same way inward, and then you fold it again like this, and then you also use a pin to secure it. So I'll show you guys again. Fold it in, fold it again, and use your pin to pin it down like so. So you just keep on folding it inward like this, and you will pin it when you are done folding. So I'll fold this other side like so, and I'll use my pin to also secure it. So this is what it looks like after I was done. This is what we have. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, and I'll be showing you guys, because this is a detailed video guys. I showed you guys everything from the beginning. This is a very detailed video, and I hope you find it helpful. So I'll go ahead and also pin it down. I'll do the same thing, fold this other side inwards, and I'll pin it down. Fold this other side inward like so, and then I will pin it down also. So this is what we have also at the other side after I was done pinning it down. So what I'll do now is to go and iron it flat, and then remove the pins and show you. So I've gone ahead to iron it flat, and this is what it looks like. So this is what I was saying, this was what I meant. See how it's looking. This was what I meant. So what I'll do now is to bring our loops, and I'll be folding it into two like so. I'll fold it into two, and I'll place it. Just watch what I'm doing guys. I'll be showing you guys everything. This is a detailed video guys. So I'll be placing our loops like so, and I'll use my pin to secure it. I'll repeat the same thing, carry my loop, fold it, and I'll place it there and use my pin to also secure it. So for some reason I was finding it difficult to pin this down, like the pin is not entering, something like that. So but I just have to show you guys how to do it. So you also do the same thing, carry your loop, hold it in, place it, and then you use your pin to secure it. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing, carry my loop, folding it in, and I'll fix the loop with my pin. So guys, after doing it, this is what we have, this is how it looks like. So I'll go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other side. So I've gone ahead to do the same thing, and this is what we have. You can see this is what we have. So I'll go to the same machine and just run a stitch down, and I'll double stitch on that. So I'll go ahead and sew it down and show you guys how it looks like. So this is what it looks like. I've gone ahead to stitch it down, guys. See how beautiful this top is. So you can see how neat and beautiful it is looking. I ended up having 4 loops. I was able to have 4 loops on each side. So this is what it looks like. So this is just a rope that I folded, a long rope. This is what I'll be using as the lacing at the back. So I'll just go ahead and adjust it a little, and then I will be lacing it. So guys, please, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and please on your notification bell so you get notified when I upload a new video, guys. So I'll just go ahead and lace it down. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment section. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. You love it here, guys. So this is our top. Our reversible bralette top is ready, guys. See how beautiful it is looking already. See how it is. See the back. It doesn't even have a back. It does not even have a back. You can wear it both ways. That's why it is reversible. So this is what it looks like. You can see how it is. So I'll just go ahead and give this a good iron. I'll just go ahead and iron it, and our bralette top is ready. So this is how it looks like. You can either wear it through this side or through the other side. Please guys, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So this is what it likes. This is what it looks like. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to share my video. So this is what it looks like. You can see how it looks like, guys. See how it is looking. I'm just trying to show you how it is looking. Thank you for watching, and bye.